Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Mayor's Monday Message for August 16th, 2021. Cliff is back in the building, and we're back on track here. Sorry, missed a week there, and then we had a little technical difficulty the week before. But we're good to go here and ready to bring you some updates. The first one, in case you didn't see my little live video last week, is an update on the Officer Clayton Swartz case. As you probably remember, Officer Clayton Swartz wants his employment back, or wants to resume his position as a York City police officer, while the administration does not think that is appropriate for the city of York. So we've been involved in both arbitration and litigation at the York County Court of Common Pleas. The County Court of Common Pleas has rendered a verdict on our ability to bring the case to the court, and that has been shown to be positive, that we are allowed to bring that to court, and the court has asked for more testimony on the issues. So we will be providing that. Now, as of this weekend, the Fraternal Order of Police, their attorney has requested that the judge overturn his own decision. And we'll see if that works. That doesn't seem like a likely case, but you know, it's the courts, so we'll have to wait. And I know this takes a long time, but we have to play things out the right way. And we do not, as a city, have the ability to fire a police officer without going through all the proper processes. And in this case, going to court is the process that we need to take. I will say that we found some interesting judgments, or one particular interesting judgment in the judge's ruling, and that was that the trial boards, the police trial boards, where the 3 police officers determine whether or not another police officer can be fired or not, that has been found to be not the final and binding decision as was interpreted by the Fraternal Order of Police. So it appears, at least by the judge's ruling, that the Fraternal Order of Police and their attorneys were confused about the language in the agreement between the city and the Fraternal Order of Police, and it was actually a board of appeals that is made up of the chief or commissioner, a designee of the FOP, and an independent individual. That the Board of Appeals would be final and binding. However, he interpreted that the trial board itself, made up of 3 police officers, was not the final and binding decision maker. So that was very interesting. So stay tuned. We will keep you posted. It is the decision of the administration that Officer Swartz should not be an officer with the York City Police Department. However, we have to follow all the rules, and so we have to play these out in court and arbitration. An arbitration has decided that Officer Swartz should return to his job. However, the court continues to play its role in this decision making. So we will keep you posted. Masks are back on here at City Hall. So please, if you're coming to visit us, please bring a mask. The cases have gone up, not as dramatically as some places in the country, but we are seeing the cases go up. So let's please continue to be careful. We're not through with this yet. The clinic across the street, Family First Health, is offering COVID shots on Tuesday and Thursday, Family First Health. And you can contact them or schedule your appointments at mywellspan.org or by calling 717-812-4495. I will tell you that I got my second shot just on Thursday. My reaction was not good. I was quite sick for about a day and a half, but I'm still very happy that I got it. A day and a half is much better than when I believe I had COVID, and a lot of us around here believe that we had it in February before they ever said it came to the country. My whole office, and it seemed like half the staff here, you know, we had a vicious flu for a week to 2 weeks, and then a cough that lasted about a month. And none of us had ever had anything like that before. That was vicious. And so about a day and a half of being a little sick with a fever, in bed, eating ice cream, relaxing, messing around on the computer, it wasn't horrible. and I'd do it again if I had to, and I would recommend it. I'm not pushing people, I'm not judging people, but I do think that at this point, we as a nation and as a world, if we're going to beat this thing, we do need to be getting the vaccine. And I heard a statistic this morning: 96% of doctors have gotten their vaccines. So the doctors are the ones that are the closest to this thing. So they would know if it's worse to get the vaccine than it is worse to get COVID. So I'd take the short-term lumps, the day and a half of being sick, instead of death or a long-term illness any day. So again, Family First Health, right across the street here, 116 South George Street. We've got only a couple more days, actually one more day for the one survey, but the comprehensive plan, how York City is going to develop over the next 10, 20, 30 years is online right now, and we need your input. So please go to the link below on the post and fill out the comprehensive plan survey. And it's the last day for you to tell us how to spend $35 million here in the city of York. So we need your input. We've already gotten, I think, close to 600 survey results, and which is amazing for a survey. That's 1.5% of the population, which I know it doesn't sound like much, but it's really good when it comes to voluntary surveys. So we're happy with that, and we want you to participate and make sure that we hear from you before we make this once-in-a-generation decision on how to spend this much money. Don't forget, if you are not filing tax returns but you have children, please file for the Advanced Child Tax Credit. You could be getting additional money and getting payments right now that could really help you and your family. So please, the link's on there. Check if you're qualified. If you don't follow taxes or haven't gotten the money yet, please check in there. The Job Club. The Job Club down at 620 South George Street. They've now got a Facebook page. Very excited. I don't have the link on there. I'll try and get the link, or maybe somebody can post it for me on there. But the Job Club down by Crispus Attucks and supported by Crispus Attucks is open Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 10 to 2, or you can call Harry O. Cologne at 717-848-1808. The summer is closing rapidly, unfortunately. It doesn't seem like it, but the official summer season is closing. And we do have a box lunch review, though, featuring Ed Allison tomorrow at Cherry Lane. So if you're downtown doing lunch, enjoy your lunch in Cherry Lane and enjoy some wonderful music from Ed Allison. Finally, this Saturday, we have the Miss York County pageant and Miss York County 2022. You know, some of these Miss America and Miss York counties and things, I think there may be there's a concept that they're going out of fashion as these beauty contests, and I want to explain. I met with these folks, not this year, but I met with them a couple years ago, and they provide scholarships, and these young women are smart, and they're showcasing their talents. It's not the 1950s kind of beauty contest of the past. So I support it, and I think it's a great event. It's happening at the Appel Center this Saturday from 7 o'clock. Tickets are $25, and children's tickets are $15. And that goes to, again, support scholarships for these young women looking to build careers and become the leaders of tomorrow. So that's what we've got going on this week. I'm glad to be back in the office and done resting, done with the COVID reaction, and so I'll be out and about. Oh, one more thing I didn't put on here. I want to be coming out. You may have seen that the camera survey for a web of cameras, a network of cameras across the city has come out. 77.5% of city residents approved of putting in a camera system to assist police officers in solving crimes. Now, this would be a camera system that is run by an independent organization, and information would then be fed to the police officers whenever deemed appropriate or when requested for. So I think it was 223 York City residents, or approximately 0.5%, actually responded to that survey. And while it's a good survey, I don't think that's quite good enough. So I'm going to be coming out and going door to door over the next couple of months to find out what you think, to meet you at your door and not only take a survey about a camera system, but also what other things can we do as a police department to use technology or other techniques to reduce crime and violence here in the city of York. So I need to hear directly from you. These are major things. These are changes in our police department, the way we police. We know the one thing we can't do is the simplest thing that some people say is hire more police officers. Police officers, it costs us $1 million for every 8 police officers. And we don't have the tax base to keep adding that. What we do have the ability to do, if we do it right, is get them different types of tools to assist them in their policing. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I'll be coming out door to door. Hopefully some folks will be helping me. And we'll be checking in with you to see what your opinions are on how can we augment, how can we improve the ability of our police officers to reduce crime and violence here in the city. So I'll be seeing you around the city. Have a good week.